Aunt Helen was involved in one of the most remarkable rescue operations of World War II. It was a big story. Army nurses rescued from behind enemy lines.
Aside from cigarettes and gum, the nurse's primary interest is to get a real hot bath and a cup of American coffee.
But most details were kept secret or falsified.
They have all come from the snow-covered forests of Yugoslavia.
Actually, they'd been hiding out in Albania. As recounted in a recent book, The Secret Rescue, the nurses' ordeal began in November 1943 when 13 American nurses and 13 medics were on a flight to Bari, Italy. Harold Hayes was still alive.
They started shooting at us. We were forced to crash land in Nazi-occupied Albania.
For 2 months, the main group traveled hundreds of miles through Nazi-controlled territory.
Well, I think they were
Escorted and sheltered by anti-Nazi partisans, communists, who eventually led them to a rendezvous with British and American rescuers.
The partisans enjoy an American cigarette.
But very early on, Lieutenant Porter and 2 other nurses had gotten separated from the main group during a Nazi attack. The trio of nurses spent 5 months nearly behind enemy lines. They survived mainly because a prominent, wealthy Albanian family took great risks to help the Americans. Actually, partisans smuggled out Porter and the other 2 nurses dressed as Muslims. Details were kept secret for decades after the war. U.S. officials worried that those who helped the Americans might face retribution.
We were not to talk to anybody about where we had been, anyone who helped us, and how we escaped.
So, when we think of the heroes of World War II,
Aha! Chewing gum.
let's remember some women who weren't considered